What's going on, guys? All in day 63, I believe. Let's go over the trade I took today. First of all, we're in this gap, respecting pretty heavily, and seeking out these lows. See if that was on the 4 hour. Yes, seeking out those lows. And London didn't sweep Asia. This was the only higher time frame liquidity pool that I had seen. So he had come into this market open, and I saw that we were rejecting pretty heavily off this 15-minute gap, off this 15-minute equilibrium, 5-minute equilibrium, all that jazz. So all within here. And so I thought it's going to break through. It was displacing real good through it. ES was also in this gap, respecting, and it was looking really good from the point of view that I was viewing it at, and which was clearly wrong. Now, again, respecting lower time frame confluences here, respecting lower time frame order flow for longs. So London swept Asia, of course, and price is still seeking out these lows. Well, I guess InQ took them, but trade idea originally was shorts, because we saw price come into this respecting, but upon market open, we see that price made this SMT down here, and on InQ, pretty visible SMT, and respecting 15-minute, respecting lower time frame order flow. So then I see this gap, this 5-minute gap, but I was like, you know, I can't enter. I told myself I can't enter before 9:40, and this happened around pretty much market open. So I was like, okay, I'll wait for the next retracement. We have the sweep, and all I need is just a retracement. So we start respecting this gap, weirdly respecting this gap, and you could see right at this candle at 10 o'clock, we barely disrespected it. So part of me was thinking, okay, I should probably take this into consideration, and the other part of me was like, we are still in 5-minute equilibrium, 15-minute equilibrium here, and respecting, moving higher, lower time frame order flow. Now, what I wasn't considering, as I was considering before, is that we were still sitting in this 1-hour gap, just respecting bullet or bearish order flow on the higher time frame instead of the lower time frame. So we had I got impatient with shorts on the lower time frame and was too zoomed in, I would say, too focused on the lower time frame and seeing longs on the lower time frame, and was seeing shorts on the higher time frame. Now, because I was so zoomed in, I took longs, and so I took these longs right at this displacement, even though this gap was invalidated. Even though this gap was invalidated, I still took the longs. So I entered here, stops were here, TP first high up here. Now, why did I take this? It was stupid. It was fucking stupid. And I know that. I got pretty much slam dunked as soon as possible. And my stop was down here. I got slam dunked pretty quick, but it was dumb. It was dumb. I was neglecting the higher time frame and wasn't considering the higher time frame. The higher time frame holds higher power, and just because I was seeing a quicker result or a quicker entry with longs and I was getting impatient, I took longs because I was seeing it on the lower time frame. So I think my patience is thinning. I feel like I come back to this every time. Maybe not this specific problem, but patience is what I am lacking in. And because I took the first entry that I saw for longs, even though the setup was there on the lower time frame, I don't think the higher time frame was aligned with it, and it was definitely better to take shorts. So I got impatient with the shorts on the lower time frame and just longed that bit. So, you know, I can only do one thing but consider this and learn from it. There's not much else I can do other than that. And you know, we were looking real good. It was looking good in my head at the moment, but on the higher time frame, it was not aligned. So, with all due and all said, I need to focus on the higher time frame. Maybe not entirely, but more. I need to align the higher time frame because there was shorts that were aligned with the higher time frame, but lower time frame was not aligned with shorts. Lower time frame was aligned with longs. The longs was not aligned with the higher time frame. So I need to combine the two and be consistent with it, be patient with it. And if recently I've not been patient, I've not been, it's times like these where it's like, it fucking sucks. And I want to make this happen so bad. I want to become profitable. But it's like I find myself in this position where I'm just making the same mistakes, the same psychological issue, and it's causing me to lead some different mistakes. And I'm the real cause of everything is my patience, and I have not been patient. I enter too early, impatience. Pretty much the same with this today. There's got to be some way to master your patience, and I'm going to figure it out. Regardless how hard this is, and most people give up, I ain't going to be one of those people. I've devoted my entire life to master this. If this is the one thing that I can be good at, it's going to be trading. If this is the one thing I can be consistent at, it's going to be trading. Because not only do I love this shit, but I believe in it. It has my attention, and I have passion within it. This is the only thing that truly matters to me. Truly. So if it takes my entire life, takes however long it must take, I will do it. Regardless how hard it gets, I will not quit. But I will push through it. I will get through it. And I will get to the end and the result. I don't care how many accounts it takes, it's gonna happen. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably won't. I'm not going to be trading in the morning. FOMC tomorrow. So, I might trade FOMC. Who knows? We'll see. You'll know in the YouTube video. but I'll see you on the next one. Peace.